This afternoon's Lifestyles Report is a little bit restaurant guide, a little bit history, and a little bit theater, as Barry Burnson takes us to the kind of place that maybe the late John Belushi and probably the late King Henry VIII would really have loved. Now, this is the kind of place where you can say the food is fun.
Yeah, and the fun is not only the food. I should have said that. A lot of us, you'll agree, Ron, are fond of remembering all the fun we used to have back in the good old days. Say, for instance, you remember the grand old 13th century, don't you? Well, up on Chicago's northwest side, they remember the 13th century 6 nights a week. You'll have to admit there aren't too many restaurants where they announce your entrance with a flourish of trumpets. The Kings Manor is medieval dinner theater, and you don't satisfy just one appetite at a time. The theater and the dinner are all mixed together, and the customers themselves are part of the 2.5-hour show.
We ask that you please don't throw anything.
The waitresses are called wenches. There's an endless flow of beer, wine, and cider. And in keeping with the medieval banquet hall theme, there are no utensils. You have to eat with your hands. Kings Manor is the 6-year-old brainchild of George and Steve Ukropin, a father and son team whose last business, by the way, was installing aluminum siding.
Sometimes it gets just a little bit crazier than I'd like it to get, but usually it's a pretty controlled atmosphere and everybody just has a good time and fun.
Between courses of the 6-course dinner, there are 16 performers running on and off stage, magicians, minstrels, singers, and jugglers. The comedy material is on the bawdy and ribald side, and very contemporary.
Oh, what a sorry state we're in, sire.
Could be worse. Could be in Indiana.
The current king, actor Rob Maxey, seems to love lording it over the manor. When you're up there, it's part stand-up comedy, it's part vaudeville, it's part everything.
It's a lot like Ricky Ricardo's nightclub is what it's like. It's a very intimate kind of show. Somebody said it's like eating a celebration again, where it's just one big party. And that makes it a lot of fun.
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning.
It's a good time. Yeah, I felt pretty stupid when I first walked in and saw all the crowns, but I'm having a good time now.
I don't feel stupid at all.
Very animalistic. Yes. I'm halfway there anyway, so.
We like the wenches.
Like that, Alma.
We like the wenches.
It's basic theater, you could say bread and butter theater, and as they claim here at the Kings Manor, you haven't seen anything like it in 800 years. Well, the admission price at the Kings Manor ranges from $17 to $20, depending on what night you attend. Reservations are advisable long in advance. It is certainly not a quiet, intimate dining out experience. It has been so successful, the Ukropin family is about to start franchising the Kings Manor concept, or the Middle Ages for the middle-aged, if you prefer.
Perhaps. As they were pouring the ale there, I've always wondered what a flagon is. Is the flagon the cup?
A flagon is a female dragon.
I knew I shouldn't have asked. Thank you. Still to come.